Hello students, welcome to Wings After 12th. My name is A. Kumar and I welcome you to this editorial vocabulary session wherein I'll be discussing some of the important words from the editorial column of a newspaper. Vocabulary is considered to be the backbone of a language, be it Hindi, English or any other language. If you have very good command over vocabulary, you'll be able to articulate your idea in a better way, be it in speaking, reading or writing. The words that I have taken up today in this session are considered to be the examiner's favorite words. You'll find these words most often in your examination. So I would recommend each one of you to have a pen and paper with you so that you can make a note of these words. Now going ahead with this session, the first word in this session is patronage, and in bracket you can find the letter N that stands for noun. It gives you the idea of the characteristics of a particular word. Here N stands for noun. It gives you the idea of the parts of speech of this word. Parts of speech plays a vital role. It helps you understand the actual meaning of a particular word, and it gives you the idea to know the actual concept of a word in a particular sentence. Now the meaning of patronage is the act of providing approval and support, especially financial support. I have taken here some of the synonyms and antonyms of this word. This will help you answer the questions in the examination. The synonyms are sponsorship, funding and backing. The antonyms are obstruction, disapproval and hindrance. To have a better idea of synonyms and antonyms is very important because it will help you answer the question in an exam in a very easy way. Now, to understand the word in a better way, I have taken an example over here. The example is, thanks to the increased patronage of football program, the school can soon build a new stadium. This is a pretty simple example and I'm sure you understood the meaning of this particular word in this example. Now going ahead with another word we have is prognosticate, and the character of this word is verb. This can be used as a verb that shows an action in a particular sentence. Now the meaning of this word is make a prediction about something or anticipate. Now we have some of the synonyms like predict, foretell, anticipate, prophecy, and some of the antonyms are assure, recite, prove, demonstrate. Synonyms and antonyms are again very important in order to answer the questions in the examination. Now to know this word in a better way, I have an example for all of you, and the example is, many people pay too much money to fortune tellers to prognosticate their future. This is pretty simple example and I am sure that this example and this word is very clear to all of you. Now going ahead with another word, that is freakish, and in the bracket we have ADJ, that stands for adjective. Adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. It qualifies a noun or a pronoun, and this word will be used before a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Now the meaning of this word is very unusual, strange or changeable. Now some of the synonyms are bizarre, eccentric, capricious, outlandish, and the antonyms are normal, common, general, natural. And one example is given here, and the example is, I find that I blush very easily in purely freakish ways when there is no occasion for it. Right, this is a very simple example to make you understand the actual meaning of this sentence. Now here in this sentence, freakish has been used as an adjective. It qualifies the noun ways here. Going ahead with another word, and that is contempt, and the character of this word is noun. Noun is a naming word which talks about a name. So here this word can be used in a sentence as noun. The meaning of this word is the feeling that a person or a thing is worthless. Some of the synonyms are disrespect, disdain or scorn, and some of the antonyms are respect, regard, honor. Now to know the actual meaning of this particular word in an easier way, we have an example. We have actually two examples over here. The first example is, familiarity breeds contempt. This is a popular proverb. It means if you are becoming familiar with somebody, that person will stop giving value to you. You'll become worthless for that particular person. And the another example is, the teacher looked at the student with contempt. It means teacher looked at the student in a disrespectful way. Now I'm sure this word is very clear to all of you. Going ahead with another word in this session, that is culmination, and the character of this word is noun. Now the meaning of this word is the highest or final climatic stage of something. It's very simple. Some of the synonyms are climax, pinnacle, apex or apogee, and some of the antonyms are bottom, nadir, base and opening. Now to understand the meaning of this word in a better way and to understand the use of this particular word in a sentence, we have an example over here. The example is, their achievements stand as a culmination of centuries of developments. This is very simple example. Here culmination has been used as a noun in this particular sentence. I'm sure this word is pretty clear to all of you. Going ahead with another word, and that is codify. The character of this word is verb. This can be used as a verb in a particular sentence. Now the meaning of this word is arrange, especially for law or rules, into a systematic code. It means in a coded form. We have some of the synonyms here. The synonyms are organize, systematize, arrange or encrypt, and the antonyms are disarrange, disorganize or disorder. To understand the meaning of this word in a better way, we have an example, and the example is, the interns will codify the financial receipt in a chronological order. I'm sure this example is clear to all of you. Going ahead with another word, and that is impertinence, and the character of this word is noun. This can be used as a noun in a sentence. The meaning of this word is the trait of being rude or lack of respect. Now the synonyms are impudent, rudeness, discourtesy. Some of the antonyms are politeness, kindness and respect. To understand the use of this word in a sentence, we have an example, and the example is, he was punished for his impertinence. Means he was punished for his rudeness. This is very simple example. I'm sure this is clear to all of you. Now going ahead with another word, we have engross, and I believe this is pretty simple word. All of you must know the meaning of this word. The character of this word is verb. Going ahead with the meaning, absorb all one's attention or interest, devote oneself fully to something. Means engross means devote yourself to something. Now the synonyms are absorb, engage, occupy, involve or hold. The antonyms are eject, repel, inactive, unoccupied, oblivious. To understand the use of this particular word in a sentence, we have an example, and the example is, he was so engrossed in his book that he did not hear the doorbell. Means he was so occupied, or he was so engaged in reading that he could not hear the doorbell. Alright, I'm sure this is very simple and it is clear to all of you. Going ahead with another word, and another word is innovate. Innovate, the character of this word is verb. The meaning of this word is deprive of force or strength, weaken mentally or morally. The meaning of this word is pretty simple. I'm sure you understood it. Now some of the synonyms are exhaust, fatigue, phase or drain. The antonyms are strengthen, invigorate, energize or empower. To know the use of this particular word, we have an example. The example is, alcohol appeared to innovate Jack's ability to focus at work. This is pretty simple example. When somebody drinks, he loses his sense and then he doesn't understand. He loses his ability to focus at his work or at anything. So I'm sure this is very simple word and it is pretty clear to all of you. Going ahead with another word, that is relinquish, and the character of this word is verb. Now the meaning of this word is to give up something, such as responsibility or claim. The synonyms are leave, abandon, give up, resign or abdicate. Now the antonyms are retain, keep, continue or remain. To understand the actual meaning of this word, we have an example. The example is, once the scandal hit the newspaper, the chairman agreed to relinquish his position. Means he agreed to resign, or he agreed to just quit his job. I'm sure this is very simple and pretty clear to all of you. So these were the examiner's favorite words. We are done for this session. I'll be coming up with some more videos on editorial vocabulary. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you for watching me.